Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for all. Welcome back, the part 2 of Trojans. Here we'll discuss about the different types of Trojans and explain one by one all, right? So today, let me open this, let me start the slides, okay? And the first would be our remote access Trojan, then Backdoor Trojans, Botnet Trojans, Rootkits, e-banking, and point of sales Trojans. We have these 6 Trojans, those we will cover in this video. Let's start with remote access Trojans. So, remote access Trojans basically provides a full control of the victim system, right? And it acts as a server and listen on the port that is not supposed to be available to internet attackers due to the firewall. Attackers in the same network located behind the firewall can easily access Trojans. Okay, with the Trojans, remote access Trojans, you need someone to install that particular application on the systems, right? And we have different types of Trojans. You can do number of things like, and you can change the directories, you can take the screenshot of the systems, you can gather any informations, you can check the log keystrokes, you can steal username and passwords, download further malwares or command line tools. There are number of things that you can do with the remote access Trojans. Okay, we have few remote access Trojans like Ramcos Rat, Parallax Rat, Async Rat, Xeno Rat, KD Rat, Magic Rat, Net Support Rat, STR Rat, and Ratty Minebridge. Okay, so these all are the remote access Trojans, and if you want to work to to create a Trojans and remote access Trojans, you can uh, use any of these. Okay, so using to use a single one and to be perfect in a single one, that is enough. Okay, you don't need to be expert for all the modules because all these modules have the same task. They are, of course, first thing is you have to purchase the tools, you have to extract it from somewhere, or but there is obviously there is a risk of uh, malwares. So because if you will see like on the GitHub, there are number of options. Okay, download this remote access Trojan, download this remote accession, you will get all the tools. But when you click downloads, you will see there are some uh, different things start happening in your systems. So these are actually basically these are actually malwares. So this is about the remote access Trojans. Let's discuss further. Backdoor. The backdoor name suggests like it can bypass the authentications and other security mechanisms like IDS, firewall, firewalls, okay, and any other security products. So backdoors get installed in the target machines without user consent. Okay, and it allows the attacker to perform any activity in the infected systems, such as transferring, modifying, or corrupting files, installing malicious software, like the any kind of activity that this backdoor can do on a system. And similarly, we have rat has also that those capabilities. Okay, the main difference between the backdoor and the rat is the user interface to command control. Okay, so backdoor, basically, I hope you got it. All the Trojans are the program. Okay, and program contain malicious codes, and once it reaches to particular destination, start working in a different manners, and that's why we have different names. Backdoor is like it has the capability to bypass the authentications and security mechanisms. Okay, this is the additional thing here. So this backdoor, let me brief about the different backdoor types. Yeah, these are the backdoor types: smoke loader, bazaar loader, rogue robin, daxin, siege joker, and port door. These all are the backdoors, and this will help you to understand the backdoors. Backdoor itself a big topic, right? But here, for our exam perspective, we need to understand what's backdoor and what types of backdoor. Okay. Then we'll see one or more examples of practicals of these malware threats. Okay, we'll discuss all those later. After that, we have Botnet Trojans. Botnet. I hope you are aware about the DDoS attacks. Okay, so bot is means that particular systems is already compromised, and attacker is using this system to attack, to send any specific email, malicious email, or to use these systems. Let me brief for you. Botnet involves the security attacks in major security attacks like DDoS, spamming, theft of credit card, useful information. Attackers, these are known as bot herders, use Botnet Trojan to infect a large number of computers through a large geographical areas to create a network of bots that can achieve control via command and control center. Some botnet has features to spread in the network as well. It means one botnet can create a number of bots in the same network, and it's more dangerous. Okay, we have different types of botnet trojans like Hora bot, Hailbot, Kirai bot, Catidos, Girobot, Satori, Ramnit, and Beta bot. Okay, then let's start it further. It's around 14 past 12 a.m. and I'm making these videos for my knowledge, for your knowledge, and for all. Okay, let's start with the Rootkit Trojans. Oh, sorry, Rootkit Trojans. As name indicates, rootkits, and in name, it is a name of two words, root and kits. Root we all know, Unix and Linux credentials, the main root permissions, like the highest permissions, and kit means is a kind of programs that allow someone to obtain root access to computer by executing the program in the kit. Rootkit provides full control of a victim OS to the attackers but cannot propagate by themselves. Okay, it does not propagate in the network by themselves. It provides the complete access, full access, but it cannot propagate by themselves. It provides a full access of Linux. Okay, well, like full access means admin level, root level access. Admin comes under our Windows systems, and root is for Linux. Okay, then we have, okay, yeah, the types of rootkit trojans. We have wingbird, grayfish, finfisher, zero access, whistler, fire chili rootkit, moonbounce, and moria. After that, our next trojan is e-banking trojan. Most dangerous threat to online banking is the e-banking trojans. Attacker intercepts the victim account information before the system can encrypt it and send it to the attacker command and control centers. In this process, attacker withdraw the money in less amount to hide from suspicion. Trojan also create the screenshot of the bank account statements. And this activity keeps the uh, this victim in the uh, you can say this activity keeps the victim unaware of the uh, this type of illegal activities. Okay, and let's start it further. The e-banking trojans working. Now we'll discuss about the e-banking trojan and its workings. In working, I will explain about how the attacker initiate the first request and what will happen to that one and how it exactly flows. Very first is attacker upload the malicious advertisements to the malicious servers. Then attacker has employed its command and control centers. Publishing malicious advertisements on a legitimate websites. An user accesses a legitimate website and click on a malicious ad. Okay, I believe it's tough, but yeah, it's running. Okay. Then where I was it? Okay, publishes a malicious advertisements on a legitimate websites. User accesses a legitimate websites and click on a malicious ad. Victim is directed to malware server. Trojans get downloaded and installed into a victim systems. Then Trojan connects with CNC and report as a new bot. Instruct Trojans to track victim access to bank accounts. Then Trojan reports victim activities. And the attacker instructs Trojan to manipulate the victim bank transactions. Trojan reports about successful failed transaction to malicious command and control center. Attacker can manipulate the transfer values in between. Suppose the victim is transferring the amount of around $100 to a particular organization. Now, this particular Trojan modified the value from 100 to 1000 and uh, in the transaction, modify that values in the transactions, and the payment will be done. So these are the kind of trojans. The In this way it works. We have different types of trojans here. The e-banking trojans, Chav Chavlock. Then we have Grandario. What is this? Uranisif, URS, NIF, Naxos, Danabot, Quackbot, Ramnet. So these all are the e-banking trojans. If you have any doubts, let me know. Even I'm not much aware about these tools yet, and I will work on this Cavlock tool, and I will brief this further. Okay. As I told you earlier, you don't need to be expert in this thing. There are number of trojans, and we must know. Actually, this is the starting stage, and in this stage our focus is to understand the concepts, and for me the next stage will be our malware sorry, our master practical of the CH. At that time, I will share that journey also, and will completely focused on our tools and our labs. I will share all those with you, okay, in a new playlist. Okay, now we have point of sale Trojans. Point of sales Trojans mean POS. Nowadays, you went uh, for a food in a restaurant, and at the time of payment you just remove your credit card from the purse and ask the shopkeeper to swap this card. Okay, so those machines, the swapping machines, are known as POS. Okay, in the payment equipment there is a possibility of Trojans, and that Trojan may collect the informations of your card. How? Normally, this the cards contains two tracks, track 1 and track 2. In those track, it contains the sensitive information about the users. Okay, so once the attacker has such informations, they can have full control of target transactions. Okay, so of course, the software versions gets updated time to time by the companies, but yes, there are some Trojans, and even these machines are also not secure. What Trojans gather here, like the credit card numbers, holder numbers, and CVE numbers. The most important is track 1 and track 2. What are the different types of POS Trojans? Like Prelax pose, lock pose, black pose, fat pose, punky pose, center pose, malam pose. Okay, so these all are the poses. Okay, perfect. So for this video, this is all about the Trojans that I have discussed. We'll have next video, and we will discuss about the remaining Trojans, and after that I will make only one video of these Trojans. So I believe most of the topics are covered of the Trojans. Here you might have a thought like, okay, this is just the name of Trojans, the examples of Trojans like point of sales Trojan. We have prelax pose, log pose, black pose. How to hack them? Let me brief you one thing. Hacking is not a simple task. In few manners, it looks simple, like the very first is footprinting and reconnaissance. At that time, it looks like simple because you don't have to use any tool. You don't have to go anywhere. You have to fetch only the relevant information that is over the internet, and that's an easy task. But the thing is, now you are talking about the infect the system because you are already in the system. Okay, if you are already in the systems means there is a use there is a use possibility like you will get arrested by the police, the cyber teams, because you are doing something illegal. But yes, if you have full knowledge, then only try to do something with uh, with your known or unknowns. Okay, you might will be in the problem if you just try to ex- explore or exploit the relevant or the nearby users. Okay, that's it for the point of sales Trojans. This is about to finish. Thank you for watching. Keep sharing your ideas. I will keep working on these. There are number of things that I have to explain, but I believe I am on the right path. Okay, I have briefed one by one all these things, and in the part 3, I will discuss about few more Trojans. Okay, and then we'll finish this Trojan concepts here after one more videos. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead. Bye.